The Northrop girls basketball team was met with adversity last year when they lost high-scoring forward Destini Craig due to injury. However, the Lady Bruins were able to band together and put together a 14-8 season.
Pretty impressed. We had a lot of younger people step up and play roles that they didn't have to play at the beginning of the season when we did have her, so pretty impressed.
Facing adversity is always difficult, especially when you're talking about teenage girls. Very proud of how they battled it. We played our best basketball at the end of January and competed, against Columbia City, against Homestead, and then against Snyder. So I was super proud as a coach and how they represented themselves in our program.
This year, Northrop brings back its leading scorer, junior Khala Williams-Thomas. She averaged 17.6 points per game last year. Her quickness and dribble penetration are just a few assets that she brings to the table. Plus, she averaged 3.5 steals per game last year.
She's so good going downhill, so when she gets in the open court, trying to stop her when she's at her best, meaning she's got the ball in her hand and she's attacking, is extremely difficult. And putting her in those positions to score is something that I think that we do extremely well, and so that's why she led us in scoring last year.
Also, Northrop's junior class looks to be very strong as a whole. Swynn Jackson was second on the team in assists last year and can play multiple positions. Guard Alivia Rice has proven to be a good rebounder who can also go quick down the floor. And while Brilee may have only averaged 3 points per game, she shot 39% from 3 as a sophomore. The experience of this junior class could prove to be very valuable for the Bruins.
I think it's pretty valuable because a lot of us have been playing together since we were pretty young, like in middle school, so I think we have a lot of chemistry that people don't know about.
The Bruins also add a key piece to their front court. Luers transfer Miley Wareing, also a junior, joins the team. Wareing finished last year as the Knights' second leading scorer, averaging 11.7 points per game. She was also their overall leading rebounder at 9.4 per game. Wareing has been battling an injury lately, however she is currently able to practice with modifications. She may be new to Northrop, but Wareing has some prior familiarity with her current teammates.
I've played with Swynn and Khala before, so playing with them makes it easier to interwork with the rest of the girls, so it's going well.
Forward Niamyah Anderson also returns. She had recently been in concussion protocol, but has recently been cleared. As a freshman, she averaged 2.7 minutes per game. Now a sophomore, Anderson stands in at 5'10" and could also add a boost to the Bruins' front court.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have to play her role. We already talked about it with her. She's gonna have to step up. As a sophomore, she's gonna have to play a huge piece for us this year with her height and then just her athleticism. She's gonna be a good factor for us.
While the Bruins did give up 50-plus points in 15 games last year, they've typically been a solid defensive team under head coach Katie Jackson. Northrop did force 248 steals and 93 blocked shots last year. Defense is something the team puts a high emphasis on.
It's something that we stress every single day. It's two-way street. You can't just play offense. If you don't guard both sides, if you don't play both sides of the ball, you aren't going to get to play, and the kids have really committed to that.
Northrop opens its season against Elkhart, a team that went 13-10 last year under head coach Ken Hunt. The Bruins have some familiarity with the Lions since they've played each other in December tournaments 2 years in a row.
We played them last year over Christmas break, and they threw about 6 different defenses at us, so it's going to be able to be reading the defense and being able to break whatever they throw at us.
This is Thad Goff for Summit City Sports. Northrop's opener against Elkhart is scheduled for Saturday at 1:30 at David E. Riley Court. Masters Cooling and Heating presents today's girls basketball preview. Make Masters your only call for all your heating and cooling needs because Masters gets there faster. Call 866-824-HEAT or log on to mastersheatcool.com when you need them.